Your week ahead, it is literally your duty to be delusional this week. Just saying. There is all this kind of like insane fiery energy. So, for some of you out there, there's a lot of fire in your chart, specifically Sagittarius coming up for me at the moment. But we have pride, duty, and delusions. You know what's interesting about this pride card here is in the Book of Meanings, it says that there is like believing that there is no possible way that things could go wrong, or that like things are just going to go right or something, which kind of leans into this sort of like Delulu is the Salulu mindset that you really need to have this week. And then we also have the card of duty as well, so it is literally your duty to be Delulu. Delulu is the Salulu. There's all this like crazy energy of you just like charging ahead. We've got Page of Wands, and then we have the Three of Wands, and then we also have Judgment as well, which is really big fat energy of like, you know, huge realizations and huge moments, sliding doors moments kind of happening in your life in this coming week. And I sort of I get the feeling that you're an agent of chaos is the phrase that just entered my head. But you are getting shit done. You're getting shit done, but there is like, you've got like 17 propellers attached to your bum. I don't know what's happening here, but like the energy is just like switched. There is like so much of it. There's so much energy. It's like, you know, 81 coffees that have been drank compared to how maybe the last week has been for you. And, you know, it's really great. It's nice to see you in this energy as well. It's like, you know, full bloody steam ahead with a lot of confidence coming in as well. Carnelian could be relevant for you. I haven't got any out here. I've got my, whatever this one is, you guys can tell me. I think it's the lapis, whatever, however you pronounce it. Don't at me, I don't work with those ones in my usual spell jars, so I'm allowed to not know how it's pronounced. Yeah, more of this kind of like strong fiery energy with the strength being here as well. Mushrooms could be important as well, toadstools. Definitely feels like you've accessed something which you haven't been able to access within you in a really long time. Like the last time that you felt this motivated, this spurred on, and this capable was maybe even years ago. The last time that you felt like things were actually going this right for you might have been a really, really, really long time ago for you. Okay, so what is coming out of the woodwork here for you this week? What is the result of this? Okay, 8 of coins. I feel like you're going to be super productive in the areas of work and learning. 7 of coins. Fucking fantastic. Looks like... Okay, now we're on to love. Oh, hang on. We're on a roll. Okay. So it looks like with your career and with your money, that there is a real focus on doing really useful shit that you recognize that you do have control over. So I wonder if like over the last few weeks you've been trying to kind of get your hands on stuff that you don't really actually like, you can't touch it, you know, it's not yours to organize, it's not yours to control. But this week is more about you kind of tuning into what actually is within your control and going for it. You know, it's like you've finally got your head straight. You're finally working smart rather than working hard. And shit's getting done because of it, right? So you're nurturing all of the right things this week. This is where the difference is coming in. You're feeling spurred on because you're nurturing the right things. And I definitely feel like it's going to pay off for you. But then we started talking about relationships. That we'll come back to the career thing. With Two of Cups and the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords, there seems to be a relationship in your life, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It seems like there is a relationship that you have with someone in your life that has felt stuck, and that you have felt like you haven't been able to move forward in. Maybe you're a single person who hasn't been able to find a relationship in your life, or you've been stuck in the world of dating, or you've been wanting to find your person, but you just haven't really been having much success. Okay, crazy noise is happening outside my window. The fuck? Is it just loud music? No, it's someone DJing on the back of a bicycle. Okay, that's the energy for this week. Your energy for this week is Brighton on a Sunday. It's a man DJing on the back of a bicycle. Yeah, don't distract me. So yeah, there definitely feels like in some way in your relationships you have been stuck and you have not known which way to turn. You have not known what to do. And I feel like you've been feeling really actually very personally hurt and offended by the way that your relationship or relationships are kind of working themselves out here, or not working themselves out, as the case may be. I'm sensing a butt. Oh, you're being told to do it over and over and over again until you get it right. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. So relationships they are not matching with the energy of being Delulu as the Salulu for the rest of the week. But what you do need to know about your relationships and whatever is happening in that area of your life is that there's a lesson that you keep needing to learn and relearn, and there is something which is keeping you looping and keeping you stuck, and you're kind of breaking your own heart here. Even if you're dealing with friendships, family, relationships, there is some way here that you are breaking your own heart, and that is not to say that you are 100% completely in the wrong and that you should be blamed for whatever has gone down, because I don't know your situation, but there is some small way in which you are almost choosing to keep yourself in the same spot. You have more control. This is where the Delulu is the Salulu stuff is coming in. Okay, you have more control over what's happening in your relationships right now than you are allowing yourself to believe. And until you start to sit in that energy of being proactive and overcoming whatever the problem is, you're going to stay looping in this cycle that you don't want to loop in. So it's interesting, this week is your week of you've got to take action. You've got to look at what is within your control and then take action on that. Otherwise, you're not going to see improvements in areas of your life that need to see improvement. Let's go back to your career quickly. So if you were wondering why something in your love life or your other relationships, your friendships, has not been working out, you have your answer. Okay, because you're in this very productive energy this week, people are going to be trying to load responsibilities onto your shoulders. I feel like you can cope with these responsibilities, but you also do still need to be at peace with exercising boundaries as well. This is a good chance for you to practice asserting boundaries in a nice and compassionate and calm way. You don't have room for all of that noise in your life, to be honest. And so whilst you're in this, again, very kind of productive, looking at what is within your control energy of your life, you're also going to be enforcing boundaries in a polite way. So that's really interesting. I feel like a lot is like happening for you this week? I would have loved to have done this further, but unfortunately I feel like my voice is on the way out today. But yeah, fun week ahead for you. I'm sure that it's going to bring other fun adventures into your life. This energy is insane. It's so fiery. But I'm going to leave that there. If you want to book a reading with me, then you can do via the link in my bio. And also if you want to sign up to the Snail Mail Club, where you get a new Oracle card every month designed by me, as well as other goodies such as stickers, etc., etc., then go check out the Patreon link via my bio. Goodbye.